Here's another crypto project named Constellation, also known as DAG. DAG is different than traditional blockchains because of the way it structures its data. If you look at image A on the left, you see that there are boxes on top of each other, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is representation of a traditional blockchain, and those are kind of like the blocks, the data packets storing each transaction. And on a traditional blockchain, it's very linear, right? And the only way to kind of traverse those blocks are in a cyclical manner where you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? There's only one really path that you could follow in order to track those transactions. If you look at image B, this is a DAG. DAG stands for Directed Acyclic Graph. And unlike a traditional blockchain, the data is actually more random, where it never follows the same path twice and it doesn't have a cyclical pattern like a traditional blockchain. That's why it's called acyclic. Because of this data structure, it makes DAG a more secure network. Because of its unique data structure and its heightened security, this project is trying to position itself to help governments with their cybersecurity and transferring high-level, top-security data. Some of the functionalities that this project hopes to help government institutions and big businesses with is things like securing interoperability, anti-spoofing, data validation, and data logistics. It does this by using its network. And Constellation is a feeless, decentralized network that enables anyone to build the future of Web3 on a secure, infinitely scalable, cross-chain, interoperable protocol underwritten by DAG, its native utility token. Now, DAG is especially exciting because of the cybersecurity industry. In recent years, due to the uptick in the use of technology, we find cyber attacks and scams a more common thing online right now. With the uptick in use of technology, especially with cryptocurrencies, you see not only people getting scammed more and hacked, but you see big institutions and government bodies actually get hacked more and more now. The cybersecurity market size was valued at $153.65 billion in 2022 and is projected to grow from $172.32 billion in 2023 to $423.97 billion in 2030. That is massive growth, guys. And with the increase of cyber attacks, government institutions will be looking to protect themselves going forward. The projected revenue into the future for this market is high due to the ever-increasing use of technology. Let's go back to CoinMarketCap for a second and take a look at the 24-hour volume for this coin. Currently, it is sitting at $1.1 million. And I know I say this probably in every video, but if any of the volume from the projected revenue for this sector goes into the daily volume, you can see that this small supply of coins will be very valuable in the future. Having tens of billions of dollars going through this network on a 24-hour basis is not that crazy if you think about where this space is going. With the rise of cyber attacks in the United States, it only makes sense that government institutions will look to protect themselves and their citizens from malicious attacks. Given the heightened security of the Constellation network due to the way they structure their data, as regulations come out about cryptocurrencies and AI and other aspects of technology, government bodies will be more comfortable using newer technologies technologies that they didn't have to build themselves, because obviously they don't innovate, they react, and they use the private sector to kind of you know move forward with their policies and their technology. So if Constellation positions itself to hit this market, this cybersecurity market, with billions in daily volume, you can see the potential in this project already. It's still early days and they're still developing. It's going to be interesting to see in the future where everything goes, right? I do like this project. Like most of my projects that I try to kind of shill, it's a low cap. It has a lot of potential and a great use case. And that's really what you're looking for in terms of crypto projects, when you're trying to kind of vet these things and decide whether or not you want to put your money into them. You don't want to go for a meme coin, right? You don't want to something that doesn't have any utility. You want something that has a great use case, because if you're in crypto or you try and get into crypto, you have to understand that this is it's a long game. Like, it's not a get quick rich scheme. Although you do get lucky. There's there's plenty of people that just know how to trade the market, and they're in the right assets, and they have the right amount of liquidity to put into the market, to make tons of money. But for the average person, for the average investor, you really have to think long term, because you might not have thousands of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars to put into investing, but you might have 10, $20, $100, whatever it is, a month you put it in, and you have to think about what is the best bang for your buck. And those are going to be the ones with actual utility, right? Things like Constellation, things like XRP, HBAR, XDC, things that really have staying power. You don't want to put your money into meme coins and your retirement into meme coins. You want to have something that people actually want. Governments and businesses and everyday people want to use, because it makes sense to them. It's easy to kind of get crazy in crypto and jump in and out of projects, and not really kind of know what they're all about. But rather, you're kind of looking at the price and you're like, whoa, it's going up, I got to get in here, or it's about to go up, I got to get in here, or I got to get out. You're looking at the price rather than the actual technologies. People forget, you're betting on the actual technology. Like, people bet on the internet in the 90s, like what website was going to do well, right? What business was going to do well. If people bet on like Amazon or Google or Microsoft or, any one of those, they did really well, right? 10, 30 years later, they're still doing well. So you have to think about it that way. It's the long game. And if you pick the right projects that have great utility, like something like Constellation that is trying to hit a market like cybersecurity, which is going to have huge reaches in the future, it's you're going to do well in the future. So let me know what you guys think. I think this is a good project to keep your eye on. I think it's still early days, so I think there's still a lot more they can do and more to develop. I'll keep my eye on this, but I will be investing a little bit into it as time goes on. I'm not going to put everything in all at once. It's something that I'm probably going to dollar cost average into and see what happens over time. All right, guys. Peace out.